Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is the Killer Queen, KQ2 recap of the Killer Queen tournament, Birds and Bees 2, that was held in St. Louis in April of 2018. It was a good tournament. Had, I think, 18 teams in it. And it was won by a team of 5 expats from St. Louis. Homecoming was their team name. It had Andrew Wilkening, Raven Baggy, Heather Davis, and Michael Rasnick, but were queened by Woody Stanfield. And for today, for the recap for this video, Woody came in and we talked about this one, and we went over a lot of stuff, a lot of photos in there that we went over, so we'll just get right to it. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And take 2 with Woody Stanfield. I'm Aaron Goldberg. We're here for KQ2, I guess that's what we call this thing.
Is that the official name? I didn't realize.
That's the name of my YouTube channel. This is your first time on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty exciting. So we're here, we're going to talk, as I've talked about before in my intro, I'm sure, the St. Louis tournament that was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Birds and Bees 2. Woody, tell us about your experience at Birds and Bees 2 a little briefly about, did you play last year? What made you want to go to St. Louis?
Yeah, so last year I was really bad at Killer Queen around Birds and Bees 1.
That's fair.
And I was the 5th pick on Anna's team, and I ran berries.
Was it a draft?
No.
Oh,
no,
you mean like last year when you were playing?
The Birds and Bees 1, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I went, I was...
You were just the last person.
Yeah, I was just the last person they wanted on their team.
That's fair.
Because I was bad. I looked back at that tournament and I was like, what, you didn't even know how to run berries.
Right.
Yeah, so I did play in Birds and Bees 1, which is really cool because I used to be a part of the St. Louis scene for about 6 weeks.
Right.
And late 2016.
Just in between college and your first job? Or
no,
something?
So actually, so my Killer Queen history is I first started in Chicago after I got done with college in the summer of 2016.
Okay.
Then I moved to Pennsylvania, had a job there,
right.
And when I was in between jobs after November of 2016 until January 2017, I just moved back home. My family's from St. Louis,
That's when you
and I was staying at home looking for jobs for about a month before I found something. And so I had already played Killer Queen in Chicago, and I visited New York when I lived in Pennsylvania, and so it just was already something that I was into. So whenever I heard that there was a cabinet there, I played there a lot. So it was being from St. Louis and having played there for 6 weeks, where I really did feel a part of the community there.
Because they're all like-minded people like you,
yeah.
Right? All St. Louisians.
Yeah, it definitely went together
Once
well.
you eat that Emo's pizza, you pretty much all think the same.
Provel.
Which doesn't have mozzarella in it.
I have no idea. It's just good.
It's provolone, cheddar, and Swiss, I think.
It's just good.
Yeah, we had it. It's good. They're toasted Rav. Toasted Rav's really the draw for St. Louis.
Created in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Accident.
Yeah. Every restaurant accidentally drops some raviolis in deep fry oil.
Still, to this day, every toasted ravioli is an accident.
They happen to be breaded. Who would have thought? So you got your team, and you had, let's see a little picture of you guys. Spoiler alert, you may or may not have won this tournament. Oh wait, I gotta go to my other thing, don't I, before I can show that. Let's see this picture of you guys. So that's the killer squad right there.
Yes.
That you put together. So what was the common theme here for this team?
So what was really cool about this team is this team was Andrew Wilkening's brainchild that he came up with 9 months ago. I think it's the caption there. Hey, let's get a team full of people who are from St. Louis but don't live there anymore. Which is literally, he just said that to me one day. It was just wouldn't that be cool if we came back next year? And he said it, right after Birds and Bees 1. He was like, what about next year we come back with a full St. Louis squad of people that aren't from St. Louis anymore? So it's kind of cool.
So from left to right, who's on this team?
So that's Heather Davis from San Francisco, Andrew Wilkening from New York, myself from Chicago, Michael Rasnick, who's originally from the St. Louis scene. He's kind of like the godfather of KQ there. He led their Stanley Coffin team that went nearly undefeated before their retirement.
Right.
And now he's moved to Chicago and plays here.
Okay.
And then that's Heather Baggy from New York.
Raven Baggy.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in New York, and I didn't even know she was from St. Louis. Apparently, she used to play a lot in St. Louis.
Yeah, I've heard those discussions you had on the stream. That was just she came back a number of times
her
for
family's
various
from
trips.
there,
Her family's from there.
Okay.
Like she stayed a couple times.
Nice. So you got this team together, and that was your brainchild. Let's look at some photos from this tournament real fast. See if we got some good ones in here. I just gotta scroll through. This is the chat that's still going to this day. Just basically kind of the most ridiculous scene troll chat.
Yeah,
ever.
it got out of hand. I got out of there quick.
That's a good looking crew right there.
Good photo.
That's Brendan in the top left there. He's Casey Queen. Barry Bangers had a good run. Oh my God, I lost it. No. See, look at this chat. It's still going. People have never stopped. Oh man, gosh. Yeah, I think
this is definitely the most photos. Oh, look, that's me.
That's Woody.
Nice.
What do you got?
Oh, there's a cute photo to the right too.
Yeah. Let's check these out. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. This is actually like a slew of good photos all in a row.
Yeah, let's just go through this one there. Yeah, there's JD.
Not so much memes.
Whoever dropped these, and this you guys talking strat. So, what were you guys talking about at this point? You think?
So I don't remember. All I know is this was not one of the deep conversations Wilk and I had. We didn't have any of those at the bar.
You had deep conversations.
Yeah, one out on the balcony and one back by the skee ball.
Right.
But I probably at that point we were just. Wait, I actually think that was when he was trying to convince me to do dayberries.
Oh, that's my team. I got something on my lip. There's nothing on my lip there. He's convincing you to do dayberries.
Yeah.
So wait, you guys ran dayberries?
Yeah.
Oh man, let's actually. That's a perfect cue. I believe. I'm gonna double check, make sure we're actually streaming the right thing. I hope this says we're capturing this. That's us. I believe in it. So let's watch a little bit of you guys playing. Actually, let's go to the bracket first, then we'll watch you guys try to run dayberries here.
All right, yeah.
So you guys were.
So we're homecoming.
Where are you even? Oh, you're the third seed in this tournament. Do you think you should have been seeded higher than third?
No, I don't think we should have been.
You thought that was fair?
Our team was a very talented team, but I think Bonus Dab deserved the first seed by the virtue of
how well they did in Charlotte.
Yeah, 3/5 of that team getting third place, nearly getting second.
That's true.
And
a really good Charlotte.
It was a fantastic showing, and I don't think the subbing out of the two players that weren't on that team for this tournament.
Yeah.
I think they lost a little cohesion, maybe gained a little raw skill.
I mean, that was me. I never played with that crew before, really.
For sure.
I think we got maybe a couple games the night before, but not really. So yeah, there's definitely a feeling out phase for us, for sure. And we were the top seed, and we went through, and we got knocked to losers by Monsanto, which was a 5 seed. But they were kind of a repeat team in a way. They picked up Draquan and somebody else, but Aaron Tran played there last year, and he was telling me that like Monsanto was a team that came back. It's like 3/5, I think, from their
that makes
previous
sense.
year's St. Louis team. So they weren't like and then Andrews, Dre's played with Blake before, so
they have some chemistry.
And Bobby and Nick have played a bunch together. So it wasn't they had some chemistry. They weren't like a fresh, never played before 5 team, but they're a good one. They did real well to knock us to losers. You guys kind of rolled down through here, and you got yourselves to Whoop, which was Cesar's team. Cesar and the two C-Bus boys, Carlos and Matt, as well as the two Chicago boys, JD and Ryan Weisner.
Yeah.
And Weisner was a last-minute pickup for that team. They were supposed to have, I think, who was supposed to?
It was Hensel.
Oh, it was Hensel.
Yeah, whenever the...
Oh, and Monsanto also had to drop out, too, which was Andrew Greiner.
Yeah, I would have figured that we would have gotten second seed over Cesar, but once Ryan jumped in for Hensel, I was like, no, that's a better team.
Yeah.
And also, Ryan and Cesar played together at Bumble Bash. Like, it's a good team.
Right.
They have chemistry.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And so you're up here in Whoop against Whoop, however you want to pronounce that.
Yeah.
And you guys run berries right here off the bat. What was the idea behind running dayberries?
So actually going into this match, we felt really, really good on our 2-2s on every map. And the decision to run dayberries against Whoop was because they don't have a highly skilled ledge guard.
Okay.
So
who was your two warriors?
So the two warriors here are Andrew Wilkening and Michael Raznick.
Okay.
I hate that. I have no idea.
You played with them at KQ23. Yeah, you got dropped in the middle there, pretty rough.
Yeah, both of the first early queen deaths.
And
for
so
me
who's
as
on
things are
Skull
bad.
here? We don't have cams.
So
Is Scam
Skull.
Wilk?
So Skulls is
Raznik?
Will. I think Skull should be Abs is speed, right down there.
I don't think he has speed either.
No.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure when you guys played on blue against us, you had Wilk on abs.
Well, we
so
switched.
did they switch?
They switched it up at different points. Whichever one went speed first in this match was Wilkening,
So
which
you
I
just-
think was Skulls.
You just got bopped again.
Yeah, so
and
that's.
you only have 4 berries in. And you should die right there.
No, I shouldn't. I should mantis both of them. So, no, I should have died there. But yeah, that second death is me just feeling a little uneasy about this strategy, not feeling 100% confident in how I should be playing in it.
But they're leaving it open, and you're getting a lot of them here.
Yeah, I mean, we really, I think this is, it ends up being what a lot of night map 2-2s look like, you know? 4 berries left. I mean, I'm on last, but this is anyone's game at this
You
point.
still got 5. But yeah, no. You're going to go up here to clear. The thing about clearing on day map versus night is that there's no wrap. And you kind of have to get to the top of the ceiling and push people around.
For sure. I think.
And so is that what you're looking to do here? You're grabbing gates.
Yeah, right now I'm just pretty well like making sure I tag gates, making sure they can't do
Another
anything.
berry in.
Yeah, I mean, and all I did is I went up there to put a little pressure in, and it made that warrior think about it, and then that berry gets in just from that.
Right.
Because the big thing is if I get up there, that warrior most likely is going to die. That's one of the added benefits. Yeah. So.
And so this map wasn't really over. But you can actually watch you create a little bit of space here real fast. For this, you just go up here and just being underneath this warrior right here makes him, move. And then you're still in good shape.
Because he zoned me out so that I didn't go up. I don't see this warrior. He passes through, I think another warrior, but maybe through the queen. My last death, I just don't even know that he's there because of the overlapping characters. Right there. Overlapping characters, I just totally missed them.
Wow. So is that how you're kind of counting spatially? You're kind of looking for spread outs and if people bunch, it's a little bit harder to keep track?
Yeah, I think so. I think the thing about queen presence on day is that you don't have to get to the ceiling to zone out warriors. You just have to threaten to get to the ceiling.
Okay.
And you're going to pull them out of the hive. And so if they're in the hive and you go up on the lane closer to the wrap, you either force them to go all the way out there to zone you out to prevent you from getting there, in which case the hive's going to be open. Or if you go up and you feel confident in going up there close to the hive, then you can move them pretty reliably.
Yeah. Just by, because they can't die on ledge, especially when you get down to 2.
Yeah.
So you can almost move them out of position as they try to stay alive.
Yeah.
And you almost need a double ledge even on day map to protect that hive.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you guys run berries again, and that one doesn't go nearly as well.
No,
We're not going to watch. I mean, you were 2 away. You could have won that day berries.
Yeah.
You ran it again against Cesar. I think they're a little bit more ready for it, and you probably were a little less ready for it.
Yeah, I think it was a combination of, one, them realizing they were going to do that and moving to it quickly, and also they ran a concerted snail effort,
right,
which honestly I wasn't ready for.
Okay.
I expected that team
go
continually to not.
Okay.
I mean, it was game 5 and they hadn't ran
right.
strong objective pressure for 4 games.
Right.
I wasn't ready for them to audible that in the 5th. But also, it was just, I was a little shook from the last match. I know Raznik didn't feel very confident in the Dayberry strat, vocally so. so I think it is one of those things where I think Dayberry's, after that, I honestly feel like it's very viable against teams that you identify as having weak ledge guards.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's just most important that whatever strat you're running, it's better for it.
I mean, what is this, chat?
It's better for whatever strategy you're running to be one that everyone on the team's comfortable and feels good with, rather than what counters your opponent best.
Yeah.
I'd rather have my players playing their best and my opponents playing their best than both of us playing at unease.
The KC boys.
That's a really good
okay.
KC boys plus Nathan.
Yeah, all right. And then you guys won that. You then take on that Monsanto 5-seed team here in winners finals.
Yeah.
And we're gonna head to night map here. What map did you feel like was probably your team's strongest map in this tournament? Dusk, maybe?
I would say Dusk.
Yeah.
I would say Dusk.
Well, we'll get to some Dusk here. Let's watch this night map here against Monsanto with Blake on Queen, Aaron Tran's on Checks, Draquan's on Skull, and then Bobby's on Stripes, and Abs is Nick Monger I believe. And so they're running a double berry to start. You can deny their speed formation warrior, so he runs a berry in.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, that's the other way. Sorry. Wait, no, that's right. Wait, I don't know. Anyway.
It was actually true for both sides.
Yeah, it was true for both sides, wasn't it? So they're running a lot of berries here, and you've got no warriors.
Yeah, so what happened...
Let's watch them blow your opener here, basically.
Yeah.
And then see what happens. So on this night map, you go to middle, it's low push you off, you go back. You're holding this middle ledge pretty much at all costs, right?
Yeah. So
you don't get a near. You guys both go over and deny. Why do you go to speeds right away right there?
There?
Mm-hmm. You went to speeds rather than getting a gate, and now you have no warriors.
Flashback here, actually.
So what? You go deny far. Your gold
Oh, it's
queen,
that speed warrior.
And then
you went
and grabbed speed gates, and now you have no warriors.
I should have dove down to mid, but also I saw all of the people run into berries.
Okay.
And there were no drones with berries in hand to even go to a gate.
And now you got a drone ledge guard here, trying to stem the flow, because they're winning berries on you.
Yeah, this is rough. And then I get that
you
double
have no
kill,
warriors,
which gives
still.
us a little space. Yeah,
so
still no.
You killed a couple warriors, though.
Yeah, which gave us that space.
If you had not done that, you're probably toast if you don't kill those warriors. But now berries are flying. You got your ledge guard, which is probably Wilk.
No, that's Raznik.
That's Raznik.
100%.
Okay. Did Wilk not ledge at all?
No, I just know because Raznik, if you watch the beginning of this, messes up. He's the one going near gate, and he doesn't get in.
Right.
Because he hits the fence at opener.
That's a beautiful. So let's watch you in the high brain here. I tell people not to get into dogfights with Woody, and so like you almost kind of look for situations like this, right? Look at.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going through your mind on that? If you see a queen low, you're just gonna keep diving at them until they're dead.
Oh, I mean, there was never a doubt in my mind I was gonna get that kill.
Yeah.
And it's because I will never cross their column if I'm lower than them.
Okay.
And that's all it is. The trick to dogfighting is if you're lower than them, don't
go
move
underneath.
across them.
I get it.
And that's it. And so I seldom make.
Oof, you did there though, but that's a warrior.
Well, that was me just. So I was trying to dive out right, and I didn't have enough horizontal space, and so that was just a stop and roll.
Yeah, but you got a berry kick under, and now the space is held, and they locked in.
Raznik does that all tournament long.
Really good
on night map. He kicks under like.
Because nobody expects the kick under almost anymore.
No, but he's got it down. The turnaround where you.
Well, actually, I don't even think he kicked this one. This one just bounced in on its
own.
Yeah,
I think.
Look at where this berry bounces in from. We can't even go far enough back. Look at this berry.
So it's up there at the top right?
Top right. Where does this come from? How does that even move?
Go back.
How does it even move? It's a phantom berry. Oh, it's another berry! It bounces all the way through! Oh my god, you won on the craziest berry bounce
I love this game.
I've ever seen.
I love this game.
So you blew an opener, but you're able to get a couple warrior kills. That was huge.
Yeah.
Keep your team alive.
Yeah.
In that round.
If I don't get those 2 warrior kills, it's a rough map.
Yeah, because I mean they're looking to hold gate. I think they got a little too greedy on that one.
Yeah.
If they had gone to hold gates instead and just deny you and lock you out the whole time,
yeah,
you're probably toast.
Yeah.
But you're good at that. You're good at killing, getting out of those situations. So that's you win. You go to finals. My team down here in losers bracket had a pretty good run. Bonus dab. I will say the queen that Kyle was before and after we lost were 2 different players. Once we had lost, he had really focused in a way that he was not focused before.
Oh, so you think he was better?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh wow, okay.
In the first round, we had played SpongeBob SpeedPants, and we had actually almost kind of lost the first map. He went down to last life almost immediately.
Yeah, I remember looking over, and it was a quick 2 deaths.
Yeah,
and I was like, how is this already happening?
Yeah, and just the focus that he was able to do after we lost was really, really impressive. And you saw it, and the whole team really came together. We'd be down on maps, or we'd be just playing to a draw, and then all of a sudden we'd snap. And we just went 3-0 against a pretty good Berry Bangers team that had just taken out a good beer pressure team that have been winning 3-2s. This St. Louis team is pretty feisty. That's How I Met Your Hover team.
No, they were doing some good,
they're good
stuff.
They're not a bad team at all.
I think some quality of life tune-ups, some tech stuff, some coordination could really up their game.
They could.
And they could be scary.
Yeah, getting the cabinet in a place that Does some class music on weekends might help.
And
well.
also cleans the beer off the buttons regularly.
Yeah. And so then we were able to beat Berry Bangers, and then we were able to beat Whoop, which I think a lot of people, myself even included, thought Whoop might be even a favorite in that. I thought it was pretty much a three-way. I posted some odds in Slack. I thought it was pretty much up for grabs between three teams. Yours, mine, and Whoop. I thought going into it
for sure. I think if someone was putting up money on your match versus them, I'd take you guys every time. I didn't think going into that match that it was going to be good for them.
Yeah. Well, it did work out pretty well. We 3-0'd them. It was pretty close. I kind of know Cesar's moves. I feel like he got a little tired towards the end of the tournament, but we were able to get that one. And then Bonus Dab played Monsanto, and then we were able to avenge our earlier 3-1 loss with a pretty hype 3-1 win.
Yeah, so I actually think, interestingly, just looking at this now, I never really thought about it, but I think if you exclude our match against each other, I think you guys drop less games.
We did go 3-0 until we lost the 3-1, and then, yeah, I mean, did you guys even lose early, though? Well, yeah, you lost 1 to beer pressure. And you lost 2-3.
We lose 4.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I guess you lost 4 games if you're counting that one.
Yeah.
And we had lost 3 there, and then 1 there, so we're about even.
Yeah.
And then you 4-2'd us, and man, if we didn't have to play Dusk Map, I tell you. So let's get into it right away here. Dusk Map. This is going to be a clinic basically of Dusk Map berry running, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be learned here, both for berry running and for ledge guarding on Dusk Map.
So you knew going into every Dusk Map you're going to run berries.
Yeah, 100%. We were running a 2-2 every time.
2-2 every time. And so the opener for you as queen, let's talk about you as queen, what your opener is when you're running berries. Yeah. Are you looking to do the wrap, or are you going middle?
I'm going wrap every time.
Okay. Because you want to, why would you not, if the other queen goes middle and tries to deny, are you still going wrap?
No.
You're going to deny middle. Because you need to protect your area.
Yeah,
so they
exactly. Which he actually...
we do. I told him to do
the second time.
The second time, yeah.
And he blocks one of the berry runners.
Right.
Oh, this is so silly.
Oof.
All I did, I just moved left.
We get you to, yeah. I mean, we get you to last. That's a beautiful kick right there by Blue Ash.
There's the second one.
Which is Wilk. He
so
kicked 2 in right away. Yeah.
And you know he's proud of those.
Yeah, and I'm trying to deny and slow these warriors. He's doing a good job of just keeping the ceiling. I'm just going to check him here, and we're actually stopping berries a little bit, but we can't get. Yeah, we killed Wilk, which was exactly what we needed. This drone bump, which was nuts.
And then berry doesn't go in. And you kill me, and I'm on last.
I know. I was sitting on this, waiting for you. I was trying to bump and also look at you to see if you'll ever go for that left gate. And you did, and I was right on.
That was a stressful time. My team was calling left gate, and I kept saying right gate is open.
Right. Yeah, that's
and then
true.
I finally just went for it.
That's true. The right gate was open.
I was
still,
take the rep.
Wilk is still back to clear, and we still don't have enough snail push, and now you're 1 berry away. This is just the 2 of you trying to block off this area?
But I think, so me and Wilk, all we do is we just watch this ledge. We counter ledge.
Okay.
And I'm just going to zone out Kyle and make sure he never gets in there.
How would you get you out of this position right
now? This is where I want to be.
No, if you were my team, how would you have gotten you out of that
position? You got to get Kyle up on that ceiling with me.
Right, he's got to get up and around you, right?
There.
Somewhere, he can't sit where he is now. He's got to go around and push you out of the way.
It's right there. It's the moment that Wilkening went to the other side of him. He should have gotten up. He should get up right there.
Yeah.
He had the time. He had the spacing.
Well, he's going underneath you.
But I think there's another story on this map that's really important. And you see, I'm just mirroring him.
You are.
Making sure he can't get up.
Right.
The other story on this map is that Raznik single-handedly stops the snail in the bottom.
He does.
Including when the queen goes there.
Yeah.
So you're just like, what do? We gotta get the snail push.
By now you're 1 berry away.
Yeah.
I still haven't died. I'm kind of denying. We're doing a pretty good job on ledge, but dusk berries will leak in once you get those top 5.
Yeah,
that was a huge dive right there.
And you guys had to get the snail moving. That was the big thing. You had to get the snail moving.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 1-on-1, and in that situation, you've got a 1-on-1 warrior and a drone. You're looking for the bumps from the drone.
Yeah.
To knock them out of position. You're looking for that snail push. If the warrior drops, the other warrior comes in and kills them.
Yeah.
That sort of coordination you need on that snail. If you're not getting it, the inevitability of berries is going to be there,
yeah.
I think. You need that snail coordination.
For sure.
And that's something that teams can practice, players can get familiar with, just knowing the timing of it, knowing how to bump and when to bump, but also when to go low. And just keep pushing that snail. This is
good bear.
And Travis did an okay job. I mean, he's vanilla. I don't know if he's vanilla or speed, but Yeah, that was
Well, at the end there too, Travis, if I hadn't been paying attention to him, he's ready for that stick kill.
He is.
But I push all the way left because I'm like, no chance. I'm going straight into that nub, and nobody's getting up there on me. But it would have been very easy for me to sleep.
I mean, right there, when
there.
you go low right here, and he's looking, he could have gone up right there.
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
the split second where he could have done it. But Wilk was kind of there and bothering, and he was ledging.
Yeah. And he's
I
also...
think he gets another chance here, right here, yep.
Yeah.
Where he could have gone up. That's tough, though.
Yeah.
He's
And
trying to
Travis,
ledge.
he's watching low because it's a low berry. So it's a hard thing to do. You know, you make that wrong play. I think everyone... I figured all of you were hoping that you would get a good clear on Snail, and that would roll in with like an easy speed, and it'd be over in the next 4 seconds rather than slow leaking berries.
Right.
Kudos to Raznik down there.
Yeah, Raznik, you guys did a good job, and that's sort of breaking the map into sections, and we were unable to kill the Snail guard while you guys zoned.
Yeah.
And you were a good job keeping your head at the seat.
Yeah, and I actually think you guys should have expanded the zone that you were ledge guarding in.
Yeah.
Because you could have just left me up there at the ceiling and made me irrelevant if the Speed Warrior watches low and people coming from across your own hive.
Yeah.
And then the Vanilla watches
the far left.
Just the far left that just like stays above left gate, and then you can watch gate and that and keep the queen from moving out.
Right.
And I think that's the right zone.
Well, okay, so you're up 2-1 in this finals, and we head to day map. You actually won the first day map. It was a little silly. Kyle kind of just... Kyle's kind of threw a life. You shuffled him at the end of it. But here we go to this day map, which I think we needed a win. This was an absolute must-win for our team. Going down 3-1 to you guys would be scary, knowing that we were going to have to play Dusk again for sure.
Yeah.
And so down 2-1 here. Just kind of trading. I mean, day map, you guys gave up on the berry strat, right?
Yeah. We were not going to be running that in the finals.
Do we freeze? No, we didn't freeze.
No, I think there's some hiccups in the recording
itself, yeah. And so, like, look, I mean, we have all these gates, and look at Kyle's really coming after you.
Yeah, so that's...
Oh, he got you on that shuffle. Oh, we're right back at you. That's Heather, right?
Yeah, that's Heather. She does a great job. Yeah. Wilkening apologizes to me during the match when that happened because he knows that he messed up when he came in.
Okay.
Because he let up that space, and I was going to bump out and pick up the kill. Oh,
yeah,
that was disgusting.
But then I go both times, Heather.
Yeah, she's there continually.
Yeah. So this is getting your queen out of trouble here. Always look to help your queen out when they're in this bad spot like that. We're going to a nice little snail push here. We're winning the snail battle. Josh's doing a good job of pushing it. But, you know, I mean, there's almost very little left to say about Daymap at this point. I think teams could still do a better job of controlling the map. I don't think that auto hover or whatever you want to call it, easy hover, made it so that it's impossible to completely control Daymap, and I think you're seeing us do it here.
No, I think easy hover actually makes control games a lot better because scraping and occupying space is a lot easier to do.
Yeah, I think in the old build it was easy to really lock it out if you had better. I don't know. I just feel like there was this ability with the hover and how hard it took to mash it that queens would get exhausted.
For sure.
Just in round from tapping so hard and trying to get gates, and then if you're getting wiped in gates, it got really hard after a while. It's just like, I keep doing this and I keep dying. Oh man, that was crazy.
Wanted that
you did.
So
I mean, that's a bold. That's a really, you're going for it there.
Yeah.
You know?
That would have been an insane equalizer, but.
Trying to get this stuff to get off the screen.
Yeah, I mean, I do some good stuff to kill some warriors and stop the snail from sliding, but
and so actually, I saw this earlier. What were you thinking on this one? Where you're on last life and you just kind of chase Kyle down up into here and you just push it like that into the.
Oh, that's mind games.
That's just mind games.
That's literally just like.
How much time do you spend doing mind games?
I don't know, a lot.
I mean, watch this. Oh yeah, you kill us. And actually, you're gonna kill both of us right here on the right side.
Yeah.
Watch this. Boop. You kill all three of us, and it's a white.
Yeah.
And then you almost got shuffled.
No.
No, yeah, you came
Maybe
close to the edge.
Oh, that's so close to.
Yeah. So Kyle's got his own moves too, which were huge.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's just a few times where the big thing is once I pushed too far with Kyle up there in the hive, we were too close that if I turned, he could have shuffled me.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, I guess I'm kind of stuck And then I could have let
push them all
up.
the way to the corner.
I could have just stopped moving the stick, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Decided to push in, be a little more. Hey,
Right.
I'm here.
Right.
You do a great job here, coming in, clearing a little bit.
Yeah.
Making us leave the space.
Yeah,
Oh, this is and here we go.
It's funny, I was having a conversation. Oh, I got yours.
So this is so silly on me, because after the bump, I actually get stabilized and am still scared of the Speed Warrior.
Yeah.
Like, I hit the ceiling and I'm
You could've just stayed
diving.
there.
I could have just
Stay there.
stopped dive canceling and
Yeah, I mean,
stayed.
getting bumped by a drone like that to throw your momentum off is always tough.
Yeah, I actually don't think I was looking at that section of the map when I got hit by the bump.
Okay.
I was kind of like, oh, I have that much time. I looked at you. I was like, I have this much time. I'll be able to get over there. Looked over to Snail to see how imminent that was. Turned back around, got hit by the bump, and that was just disoriented
Yeah.
and couldn't reestablish.
It almost looked like a bee getting knocked out of flight.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
It did.
Where it's like,
It
zoom,
did.
zooms on down.
So yeah, we were even up. I think we felt pretty good here at this spot. I felt pretty good. I thought the maps we had lost just needed a couple things tidied up, and we would be right back in this and hoping, pushing for the reset.
For sure.
So here we are on another night map. This is our first repeat map, I think, actually, of this stream. Well, maybe we watched. Oh, we watched a day earlier. But yeah, so this is you didn't prioritize speed here. You just fought in the middle for gates.
Oh,
Yeah,
double
that
pincer
double
right there.
pincer.
So good. And
That's
just like,
Rasnick, yeah?
no, so this is now switched. I think that's Wilkening.
What?
I don't know.
No, I think.
Wait, let's go back. I feel like that has to be Will. So who goes? It's whoever gets speed first on our side.
Okay.
So
Will?
Wilkening is Skulls.
Okay, so he's in
Let's
on
do
this
four.
double pin.
Yeah, so this is a double pincer with
Yeah,
Wilkening. I think we actually did switch mid-tournament or mid-series at some point.
Really?
Huh. I think it was because we decided we audibled running snail on this map,
Okay.
and we wanted our guard next to our snail.
Interesting.
That's why we switched sides on this.
Interesting. It's hard without cams. You forget how much you rely on those cab cams. Nice job by Rasnick.
Yeah. So I think the snail
I think
switch.
Rasnick killed me there, and I was actually really... No, he didn't kill somebody else. But it was really impressive, some of the stuff he was doing.
Yeah, he played really, really well.
Yeah.
I think this snail switch for us was a really good choice going against your team, just because we started to get a little nervous just about the sheer military pressure.
Yeah.
So having another warrior on the map was good.
Right, and it's not like Heather and Raven don't do it. They both warrior.
No, they're very, very good.
Yeah, oh, that turnaround.
Yeah, it was Raven's call to switch to snail.
Okay.
And she also, they're both very good warriors. And she actually, Raven had volunteered to do full objective because that was what strategy we wanted to run.
Okay.
And I was like, you're the best, and I love you.
Right. It's always good to have that, especially on teams where you don't know the people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Flexibility is pretty much the name of the game in this build, don't you think? You gotta have people willing to do more than one thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can win. You're winning on berries. Yeah. Berries are super viable on two of the maps, and strangely kind of viable on the other one.
That was a really good dip.
It was a good dip. Ooh, and a shuffle.
I thought I was going to slide off. I wasn't going to slide off,
No.
but I got nervous.
Oof. And now we're winning.
Yeah.
All you had was Rasnick, and he just died. Oh, now
Yeah.
you're getting your boy Wilk right back out.
But
we get him.
Really?
So how do we not win this?
I think I just do dope shit.
Okay. Yeah, I died. Nope.
No, you don't.
Travis was going for it.
Yeah.
Travis loves going for it. It's good.
Well,
It's
someone
good stuff.
should there, honestly.
I was going for it there. I was trying to mantis you.
Someone should go for that kill. You got 3 warriors up. You got all the maps.
Yeah.
Great bump
We
from
just lost.
Rasnick to get that in.
And we're trading. It's just a lot of trades. It's kind of like a boxing race. That was right there.
Yeah.
Whoever that was, Wilk.
That's Wilkening.
Oh man, that was a nasty play.
So I think actually the critical mistake here was getting Travis up as a speed drone instead of a vanilla warrior. Whenever he dies trying to go over the top of me, he goes speed drone.
Okay.
And then we get a couple good kills on you guys to wipe you.
Okay.
And so I think either the two of you that were still alive, you and Steffi, that's insane. Didn't respond, like didn't chill out when you went down a warrior enough, or were unaware because you were unaware he was going speed, or he shouldn't have gone speed, like one or the other. But it's like if that warrior is going speed, the other warrior's gotta chill out.
That's true.
They gotta relax.
I think on that one, Steffi goes down, and then you saw I was sort of triple teamed.
Yeah.
Once you get down to 3-on-1,
Yeah.
Chilling out's tough.
Yeah, and I think the big difference here is whenever we were wiped, you guys didn't get to push the snail that heavily. It was a little bit on our side, and you brought it back to the middle. But whenever we wiped you, I don't know if I don't know if it lasted longer or what, but we got the snail twice as far when we wiped you versus whenever you wiped
Well,
us.
I think this wipe's just a lot longer. You guys have been holding this for a lot.
That could easily be it.
And the cycle has not been working for us. We've
No.
been sending one warrior in at a time, and they've been dying over and over
Yeah.
again.
And then
So I think that's really the difference. Is this wipes lasted way longer than ours did. You did a good job getting people up, and your people did a good job of staying up once they got out.
Yeah. And then here, this is just a tough position. All I ended up doing is I had the gate control going into the wipe, and I was just able to follow Kyle around the map and tag after him.
Yeah, no, this is trouble. So you hit that. I mean, he kind of gave you a lot of time, but like he couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, there's nowhere he's gonna be able to go.
Oh, I was like, I'll line it up until
you
I
can
feel
line
good
it up
about
as long as you want, because the other guy's sitting there. Unless you get drone bump.
Yeah. And then we eke it in on snail.
Yeah. I mean, that was just a comeback. We weren't able to capitalize when we had you down all the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe instead of actually even going for you and your ability to take out sticking speed warriors, the play is probably to not go after you, just try to hold gates and make you fall into death, which is sort of actually Kyle's motto a little bit. I forget exactly how it went, but it was basically like push objectives, like lock gates, and the queen will fall or something.
Yeah,
like
no, I
those
think
lines.
that's a good way of putting it. Especially the better. I mean, if you're playing like the best queens, that's more and more true. The better the queen, the more that becomes true.
Yeah.
Where you're not just gonna be able to pencil them, you're not just gonna be able to catch them.
Yeah.
Um,
You just want to push them away from the things you don't want them to do.
for sure. And you got to make them have to do something.
Right. You make them make the play. Yeah. So here we go to dusk, and you're still going to do 2-2 to us.
Yeah.
Not worried at all that we have the adjustment. We went middle here.
Yeah, I see you.
And he dove low to get that gate so we
so-
could get somebody out. We still don't get the
So
person.
I actually, whenever I saw him wrap over, I was like, oh, we went opener because he didn't tag middle.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have the time because he swapped it. So you get in there and we'll pick up the skill. But so all I thought, keep
Is this
wrapping.
Wilk now? Did Wilk switch back to the other side?
Yeah.
Jeez. You guys can't do this when there's no cams.
I think we did. Yeah, we definitely did.
Yeah, it makes
It's
sense.
not our fault there are no cams.
Yeah.
Someone should have told me. But I knew we had one opener because all I had to do was tag every gate.
Yeah.
And then we get that kill over on left to get that gate, and then we keep most gate control until I end up going to counter ledge.
Yeah, I'm wondering where the resignation. I mean, I'm over here. I need to hunt these drones. Is just Wilk's? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
is that Wilk? That's Wilk.
That's
yeah.
Will.
Yeah, Wilk.
But also, I don't think Kyle adequately cycles speed gates this entire series,
No.
and
that
it
was-
made me not care about the warrior gates.
Okay.
Because I was kind of like,
As long as they
Wilkie-
get out as many vanillas as they
I
want.
was like, Wilking and I'll take on vanillas at ledge all day.
Yeah, that's true.
Cycle them on us.
That was definitely a thing. Nice, great barrier runs here from Wilk. He pops off on that one. But yeah, I mean, prioritizing speed gates is so huge, especially on Dusk Map.
Yeah.
Like I was watching a recent series between two teams, and the team that had speed just eventually was able to overrun the other team because they didn't have them. Doesn't mean that you you neglect the rest of the map for speed gates, but if you're not tagging them at all,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to win.
I
on Dusk
more
Map.
or less treat speed gates exactly as I do warrior gates.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
It is. Oof. And you still won. Oh, man. And this is it.
Well, I
Yeah.
sat there for it.
They missed the jump 3 times, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
They missed the jump 3 times.
All right, so a little toxic for this tournament win. When we get done, Wilkening points and pokes at me, and he says, "We could have familyed that."
It's true. It's true, man.
But everyone wanted to steal the berry victory. We had like 3 military pieces. Like, he's low, go kill him.
Right.
It was.
Oh, man, you could have. So that's basically how that went. It just some really good berry running.
Yeah.
Some really good zoning.
Yeah, I mean, even in that
And-
last one, you see some really good low berry runs from like that ledge just above left and right gate on
Mhm.
Dusk,
Mhm.
where you can jump below the ledge and
Yeah.
just run those low berries.
Yeah.
We do that a few berries across the different
Right, because
maps.
you can get into the lows from like
Yeah.
4 different spots. 5
Yeah,
different
and that's just
spots, yeah.
really good berry running, just knowing you can do that rather than going all the way up or all the way down.
Right.
Um,
Right.
better
Yeah,
berry running
really
than I do.
impressive bear running. Like it really was.
Yeah.
So when last question I got for you. So when like you guys are game planning, you and Wilk don't live in the same city.
Mm-hmm.
When you're trying to game plan how you're going to run berries on a certain map and where you're going to zone, how do you both know where you're going to zone, like where the spots are,
So
without playing together? Do you send each other infographics?
No. So Wilkin and I don't do a lot of that. It's weird. You know, we played in one tournament together in 23, and we had really, really good zoning together, and it's really natural. He and I like play the same. Our mindsets are the same.
Okay.
And because of that, we don't really talk about it. It just kind of comes together, and we're like, yeah, you and I can zone an area,
Right.
because we understand where we want each other to be,
Right.
and respond appropriately. There's a really interesting moment on the Dusk that I've noticed where I'm just holding like the far ledge to keep Kyle from being able to get under me, and I move away for a half second, and Wilking immediately moves to exactly where I was to keep up my job.
Right.
And the moment I move back, he moves away.
Nice.
And it was like no one talked. We've never discussed
Really?
that, but it was just like someone needs to hold that spot.
They know
and
that
someone's
you
gonna
know
do
where
it.
the
Yeah.
choke point is. You need to keep holding
Yeah.
it. And choke points are real once berries become involved
Yeah.
on night and dusk
For sure.
especially. So I think we've talked long enough, Wood.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, this is a
I
blast.
really appreciate it. We'll probably do it again soon. We were gonna do some other ones, but we decided to do this one because it was recent, it was fresh, and it was hype.
Yeah, I think this was the like biggest tournament lately. 18
Yeah.
teams was
Yeah, that was
pretty intense.
That was probably the most competitive tournament you've won as queen. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say so.
Yeah.
I would say so.
I think that's fair. So that's probably your biggest win. They keep getting bigger. Big year of 2018 for Woody. Got anything you want to tell people on your way out? I'm kind of putting you on the spot. So if you got nothing, it's fine.
I didn't realize I should have prepared remarks.
Yeah, you got anything to tell everybody?
No, I mean, I don't have anything specifically. I'm really excited about the Midwest Championship Series coming up. We got
Right.
Chicago really soon.
That's
Really
right.
amped about that.
Yeah.
And 25 not that far off.
No, you
but
got
you're
almost
going-
the same team for both of them,
Yeah, so my MCS Chicago team, we're subbing, is the same five. It's me,
Right.
Dan, Rishi, Cads, and Spencer. But we
Yeah.
lose Spencer for 25, and we pick up Logan from Portland.
Right.
Yeah.
And that should be really hype. You guys will
So-
definitely be one of the favorites
Yeah.
for those tournaments.
Unfortunately, not going to Coronation.
I know, I'll be there.
Sadly,
But the Woody,
will.
they're just going to have to get blindsided by Woody when they show up.
I think this fits my narrative
It
better.
fits your narrative
You know.
pretty well. So, on that note, thanks everybody. Woody will catch you guys later.
See y'all.
All right, so thanks Woody for coming by the KQ Tube headquarters to get that interview in. I really appreciated it. You know, that was a great interview. You don't get to talk to people that know so much about the game every day, and so that was very nice. Now we're going to close this little recap video out with the clips, my 10 favorite clips from this one in order I put them into, but you know, it's not like, you know, the end all be all of what the best clip was. There's some other clips out there. Check them out on the Killer Queen STL Twitch page. And also, if you're playing in a big tournament and you think I might recap it or whatever, just clip your plays. It's pretty easy. Alt-X while it's showing. It's nice to have clips. I like to go through them if they're funny. So let's, I actually had to film this video. This is the second time I had to do it because I messed it up the first time by not switching over. It was just me talking for 7 minutes by myself. Let me hit this and yeah, this should work. So let's go. Clip number 10. It's going to be me and Kyle here doing a little work here in the first map of finals against Homecoming. Woody thought he had me. Got, and then the turnaround there from Kyle was real nice there on Heather going down there and checked. Really nice play there from both of us. So let's see what my number 9 clip is. This is fun stuff. Actually, I didn't put these in order, so we're just going to do clips, whatever. Yeah, so this the whole clip is actually at the middle, beginning of this, and the snail, as you see there, the snail gets pushed to glitch. I'm not quite sure how that works in terms of momentum, but the snail, like, that counts towards the distance, or if it just looks like that on screen. That's something I don't know. I've been tested, but it almost looked like it should count where it's at, right? And then it looks like it kind of got pushed back once the snail rider was killed. So watch one more time. Look at where it starts, gets pushed all the way out, see where it is at. Once the snail rider gets killed, though, it went all the way back. So that's a glitch to keep an eye on. I don't know how game-breaking it really is, but certainly a cool one to watch. So then here is this double mantis from the spars up. He has no warriors out. There's one warrior up, dies here. Stripes goes down, and it's just him versus the other team. Kind of moves through the map, and looks like a lot of trouble. Kind of baiting though. Yeah, nice job in the double turnaround. But then he goes down, gets himself a warrior out. Let's watch that double mantis one more time real fast. But I mean, this is trouble. Look at Homecoming coming for him. Woo! 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 Nasty. Real well done by Stripes. From a bad spot, get a double kill. This should get moved up. I'm moving that up. We're gonna move this one down. This one we've already watched. And so this is, we'll put this one at like 7. And this is where this drone jumped in. We juggled it as 3 of us. Woody looking, but I saw him coming, pounced. That drone part with the juggle, that's really good barrier running. That's who died though. Yeah. Good little clip there. Nice. And then we'll go to this Heather clip here. This is Heather. She's just kind of moving around the map, trying to get up as warrior. Does a nice job staying alive for a while here, jumping around. Survivability as a drone is underrated for sure. And she eventually does get out. But beautiful work here by Kyle on the double kill the thing, and then she goes for it though. And that's huge for them because if it set us back a little bit. Kyle had to go back to the start. If he was here, we probably would have locked him out. We ended up winning this map anyways, though. But yeah, really nice play here from everybody involved. Really, Kyle kill, whew, and then she goes for it. Heather, got this. And then I'm gonna watch this one next. This was actually a better play than it deserves, but Kyle has a lot of good plays in this thing. So actually, let's go to another play by Homecoming here. This is clip 4. Good work here by both Raznick and Wilkening. I think Wilk's on abs because, as you'll see here, he gets a pretty great kill on the queen and does his little back and forth dance. And then Raznick gets a nice queen on the right side. Watch this. Ooh, tight space, turnaround, taken out Blake, and then nice kill here from Raznick, I think. So yeah, that's definitely Wilk on abs. The only person doing that. That little back and forth in this tournament. I wonder what Blake, I think Blake thought he had a pretty easy kill on this one here. I'm not quite sure how Wilk slid through that one. That was beautiful. That was really good. Alrighty, and then we'll go to a Kyle play here for number 4. This probably could have been higher, but this is nice. This is the finals, this is round 5. Kyle comes in, trying to create some space here above that gate. He's able to get in. Denies the second warrior from forming, and then gets another shuffle here. Ooh, good spacing by Steffi too to get out of that. Really nice shuffle there from Kyle. One more time for that dip. Whoop! Into the shuffle. Snap. Yep. And you know when CJ Freddy clips you and says 10 out of 10 dip, it's got to be good. All right, so let's watch this. This is fun. This is watch. Look at gold checks. Gold checks. This is hilarious. Just gets stuck on the berry, levitates, hangs out, lives through the whole thing as their queen cleared it out. That's either Raven or Heather. I'm not sure who. Really well done though. Get stuck. Hanging out, and the drip. Nice. Or no, the J dive. Woody clears it out. We'll go with another Kyle play here for number 2. As called triple kill. Watch this left alley. Watch your heads in the alleys on day map, folks. Boom, boom, boom. That's a drone and 2 warriors all in one fell swoop. Gotta watch your heads. Gotta watch. He's really good at diving those alleys. Boom, boom. Man, nasty. Nobody's safe out here on day map. And then our number 1. I think this kind of encapsulates a little bit the tournament as a whole. Woody. In control, not even when you don't think he is. Ha-ha, and Cesar thought he had him on a dive. Woody looked like he was vulnerable, but nope, the turnaround drip kill. And they're able to win that one, get themselves to finals. Oof. Nice job, Woody. Anyways, that is the top 10 clips for the Killer Queen tournament in St. Louis. Birds and Bees 2, which was in April of 2018. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This has been KQTube. Next recap video, Not quite sure when it'll come out. I've been trying to do Charlotte for a while. I don't know if it's going to happen, but again, much appreciated. Coronation coming up. Will definitely be one for that. Thanks everybody. Take care.